Hi guys, this is Akion, playing the Stanley Parable demo. Let's try this out. I've seen a few videos of the game, it looked like fun, I thought I'd play the demo, see if it's any good. Well, if the demo, what the demo is like, I doubt the game can be any different. Okay, go. Oh right, okay. It's actually a big sign in a warehouse. Rightio, we're going forwards. Forwards, upwards, onwards.
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 28. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Interesting. Okay, can't jump. Space does nothing. Press all the other buttons. Waiting room. Please wait for your number. Cool, thank you. Number 20's just come up, and I'm 28. But I'm going to be number 20 now. I'm trying to place the games which they're referring to here. That's Metal Gear Solid, okay. That's Half-Life, I think? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, I suck at... And that is... I don't know. I might actually well be 28 by the times.
Oh, hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Stanley Parable live demonstration. It will be my pleasure to guide you through this sneak peek at what to expect in the Stanley Parable. A tease, just enough to leave you hungry for more. How exciting. Can't you just feel that nervous tension? The looming uncertainty? Why don't we drink in the anticipation for a moment, just for 20 minutes or so?
20 minutes?
For
I can
just
live with
20
that.
minutes, don't move or act in any way. Simply remain motionless and let the thrill of demoing the Stanley Parable wash over you. Oh, I get it. You're too anxious, you can barely hold still. Well, tell you what, I think we should walk off that nervous energy before getting the demo underway. Here, why don't I take you on a little tour of the facility and show you how we make a demonstration for a game like the Stanley Parable.
Ah, okay, so moving has some use.
This is where I and the other proctors have been working meticulously to construct a demo that explains clearly and concisely exactly what the Stanley Parable is, how it plays, and why you should spend real-world money on the main game. Video game demonstrations are tricky, and without the proper technology, you run the risk of the player having no idea what to expect in the full version.
Okay, I guess I have to follow the path for now. It's a big screen.
Here is one such technology. These buttons are meant to convey the meaning of choice and the impact of the decisions you make. After all, choices carry tremendous meaning and consequence. Didn't you know that? Go ahead. Why don't you try picking one of these buttons to press, and we'll see what your choice says about you.
Okay, we'll go for this one.
How fascinating. Did you know that 94% of all people who select that particular button are sexual predators? You see, our choices really do illuminate the very intangible nature of our minds and souls.
That's reassuring.
Okay, what else can I show you then? This place is the buffalo of game design. Nothing is wasted.
Compliments. I don't think I'm going to get compliments. What's that up there? That's out of order. That's art. I don't want to do the final choice. Emotion booths.
Now, here's what we use to convey story. These booths convert text from a story into raw emotion. Go ahead, step into one of them and feel the sheer power of narrative exposition.
Let's go for discovery.
It was though, and within the shame he carried that ocean breeze did drift. The fierceness of the tides, the inevitable collapse of their kingdoms, washed ashore, bereft of shame, martyrs devoid of a cause, ripping and tearing at the eternal seams. A vessel without a captain.
Okay, so despair?
Where did these cliffs go? These crags that we stood upon, they shielded us from our own ignorance, spoke
Only
coddling words and wrapped our vulnerabilities in a woolen cloth
Wikipedia.
that so many times I tried to set aflame. If I knew these comforts now...
Well, that was definitely interesting.
Now, we have to save at least a few emotions for the full game.
Unhappiness. No.
Oh, you went in both booths? Oh, how vulnerable of you. If at any point during the demo you need to cry, just let me know and we can take a minute.
Okay. All technology.
Now, I think you'll find this exciting. We've actually developed a wall that you can walk through. Go ahead, give it a shot.
I don't believe you.
Oh, guess it's still in development. Right, okay, moving along.
Yeah. It's a wall.
How's the anticipation? Still feeling it? No, we've already seen this room. If it saves you the trouble of pushing another button, I can assure you that you're still a pervert.
Wait, can I go back in? What are you saying? I'm just testing this guy out. Is the
This
door locked?
door cannot be opened because it's where you just came from. It's in the past. The Stanley Parable's official stance on the past is that it no longer exists and should be ignored. If the past attempts to speak to you, you may refer it to a Stanley Parable associate.
Let's see what compliments does.
One of the most important parts of administering any demonstration is pumping up your ego and appealing to insecurities about your sense of self-worth. That's why we use this room to develop cheap compliments to shower on the player during the demo. Go ahead and press that button to see some of the superficial flattery we've been cooking up. My heavens, I've never met someone who can consume as much uranium in a single sitting as you can. Just look at you go. Of all the people I know who are playing this exact demo at this exact moment and standing in this exact room, your performance is easily in the top 5,000.
Well, I feel
top
special.
4,700 even. I won't go as far as 4,600. Let's see. Oh, this is embarrassing. I really can't think of anything else to say. No, you've really exhausted my list of compliments. Goodness. That was fast. Either you or this department has a lot of room for improvement. Okay then, what's next?
Let's see what happens if I go back into the room. No.
This device tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration. Somewhere around here there's also a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a device that tells you whether or not you're inside a video game demonstration.
That's reassuring. Nothing in this room will kill me.
Are you that eager for the demo to start? Don't worry, we're almost there.
Oh, he makes no comments about that. I do like the narrator so far.
Now this room is perhaps the most important you'll encounter in the demo. This is where we determine whether or not the demo has been effective, whether it's conveyed the wit and soul of the Stanley Parable in... No! What are you doing? You can't make that decision yet. You haven't played the demo. We've put so much work into this demonstration. Wouldn't it be a shame if you rushed right into making a purchasing decision without savoring it first?
Oh.
Let this one simmer. You'll have plenty of time to decide later.
I was really looking forward to pressing no and see what he said. And this is also a gate.
And there you have it. Everything you need to know about how video game demos are made.
Well, that's a
However, it's still important that we address safety concerns. Please closely observe the following possible negative side effects of playing the Stanley Parable. If you agree to be held 100% responsible for any and all injury or long-term damage, mental, physical or otherwise, that may occur while playing the demo, please do not press the large red glowing disagree button at this time. Nothing?
There's no big red disagree button.
You're quite sure about that?
There's no button.
Well, all right then. In the event that you do experience one or all of the previously listed symptoms, let's establish a signal for you to convey to me that you wish the demonstration to be terminated. Please step into the dance perimeter.
The dance perimeter? I'll go back in the other place. Okay, I guess I have no choice, and it's not.
Please perform a dance. Your dance has been recorded. In the event that you feel confused or disoriented by anything you see inside the demo, perform that dance, and I will terminate the demo immediately. Right. All preparations have been made. It is time at last. Are you prepared for the Stanley Parable?
Why do I feel like I'm going back to where I was before? Oh my.
Oh wait, what are we doing here?
Welcome to the Stanley Parable demonstration. Your number is 29. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room. Thank you, and have a pleasant demonstration.
Okay, I'm lost. Let's just get back to the green room and start the demo again. I must have done something wrong the first time.
Okay. Green room.
Okay, here we go. The Stanley Parable demo take 2. Finding the demo, learning exactly what the Stanley Parable is. Here it comes.
Oh, wait, there's something there. The Stanley Parable. Okay.
Oh wait, what's this?
I don't know. You tell me. That's your job.
8.
Wait.
8.
This is all wrong. This isn't the Stanley Parable. This is a game where you press a button and it says 8. Not only is the Stanley Parable not a game about continuously pressing the number 8, I can guarantee that this button does not appear anywhere in the main game. Why is it here instead of the demo for the Stanley Parable? Where did the demo go? There was an actual demo here before. Something has gone wrong. It's all gone horribly wrong. We need to get you out of here before you start forming impressions of the Stanley Parable based on whatever the hell this 8 game is. We need to get up. We need to start over. You mustn't stay here another minute. Out. Go.
8.
I'm going to stand here and press 8 a lot.
Now, I think perhaps you've misunderstood me, so let me reiterate as clearly as I can. This is not the Stanley Parable.
You sure it says it is?
What you are doing is pushing a button over and over that does nothing but speak the word 8. Has that gotten through? You may be continuing to press this button under the impression you're playing the Stanley Parable right now.
I believe I am.
An assumption that is, I should remind you again, entirely erroneous.
8.
Pressing the button.
8.
Pressing the button.
Doesn't even make sense. Why would I have gone to all of this elaborate setup just to demonstrate a game that doesn't do a single thing except repeat the word 8? The waiting room, the green room, the tour of the facility, all of that for no reason other than to contextualize and build up this particular game. Why?
8.
What about this game deserves any of that time and attention?
8.
Are you seeing something in it that I'm not?
It's amusing to annoy you.
8.
Okay. Here's the deal.
8.
It isn't possible that you still think this is the Stanley
8.
Parable. I
8.
restated the fact too many
8.
times, which means
8.
that you are now consciously choosing to delay the actual demo as long as possible. Is that it?
Yes.
Are you afraid of the Stanley Parable?
No.
I suppose
8.
another possibility is that you
8.
can't hear me because you're playing
8.
with the sound off.
8.
In which case, what are you
8.
even getting out of this 8 game in the
8.
first place?
8.
This scenario is perhaps even
8.
more concerning.
It pops up for number 8. Even if I
8.
couldn't hear you, it's up on screen.
8. 8.
You really are finding this amusing, aren't you?
Yes.
The experience of pushing a button
8.
and it says 8.
8.
Yes.
Is this intrinsically captivating to you on its own as a legitimate experience? I mean, I'm starting to wrap my head around the idea, but it's not all the way there. How do you get into this demo? Are you our target market for the game? Should I be concerned
8.
for the Stanley Parable sales numbers right
8.
now?
Yes.
8.
Well, I think if you
8.
could release this
8.
game, everyone would love it.
8.
The funny thing is,
8.
you haven't even played the Stanley Parable yet. How can you be sure that this is a better game?
8.
Is this simply
Good
more
point.
compelling than you imagine the
8.
Stanley Parable to be?
8.
Have
Annoying
you
you
formed
is
such a
8.
rich vision of the game
8.
already? What exactly
8.
did I do that gave you such a
8.
miserable, awful
8.
impression of what it's like to play the
8.
Stanley Parable?
8.
Was it the dance?
8.
Yes. It was
8.
almost certainly the dance.
8.
I regret
8.
that now.
8.
This is quite fun to go and annoy you.
8. 8.
Well, the good part is that
8.
if this is your metric for
8.
quality in a game, when we
8.
do get to the Stanley Parable,
8.
you'll be thrilled,
8.
shocked, blown away. Every one of
8.
your faculties will be
8.
enraptured by the experience of a game that does anything more than say 8 over and over. Yes, I can't wait for your entire world
8.
to be shattered
8.
and rebuilt.
8.
A magical moment we'll all share together.
8. 8. 8.
Oh, I'm not going to pretend I don't
8.
know what's going on here. You're so utterly compelled by this game that you don't intend to stop playing
8.
it until you pass out from
8.
physical exhaustion. Well, tell you what, I'll just be right here and wait for you to finish. I'm
8.
sure the Stanley Parable
8.
demo will still be out there somewhere when you're all done. In the meantime,
8.
I'm going to stop acknowledging you and just let you get it out of your system. Please, enjoy the 8 game. Take as much time as you need.
I wonder if he is actually going to stop
8.
acknowledging me now.
8. 8. 8. 8. 8.
Apparently this causes frame drops
8.
when I press 8
8. 8.
every so often.
8. 8.
You think he's done now?
8.
He must be done. Okay, I'll go outside.
Oh, you're done. Well, in that case, what do you say we get back to business and start this demo over from the top?
Sure. Okay, I pressed 8 a lot. I don't know how to get back to business and restart the demo though. I guess I have to leave. $73. I pressed 8 a lot.
Welcome to the Stanley
yes,
Parable
yes, we had it all the first
demonstration.
time.
Your number is 30. When your number is displayed, please enter the demonstration room.
So I'm all the way back.
Okay, now let's take a minute to get something straight here. When you sit down to play this demo, you are assuming an amount of responsibility for its outcome. Now, I can't say for certain whether you caused us to encounter the 8 game rather than the Stanley Parable. But
Probably.
I think it's a pretty safe assumption that you had something to do with it. At this time, please take a minute to think about all of the mistakes you've made in playing this demonstration, as well as your lack of respect for demo taking in general. Wonderful. I could really feel the introspection on my end. Now that we're all on the same page again, I feel ready to attempt the demonstration once more. In this third attempt, we shall truly come to understand the meaning of the Stanley Parable. Let the demonstration begin.
I like pie. That's as part of pie. Oh, well, this is slightly more scary.
What? No, it can't be over yet. You didn't see anything. Everything that was supposed to demonstrate why the Stanley Parable is a quality experience worth your time and money. It was here somewhere, I'm sure of it. Oh, no. We have to get out of here. We have to find something for you to do, anything. The demo cannot end like this. Hurry, this way.
Okay, this way.
Okay, yes. This is new. This is different. Surely there must be a game somewhere in here. Okay. Oh, how about this cup? Yes, go pick up the cup.
There's no physics engine on this. Ducks. There's a duck magazine. Fine, I'll pick up your cup.
Right, now put it, in the bin.
Okay, in the bin.
You did it! You won! You know what you get for winning? An achievement. Wow, the Stanley Parable just keeps getting better and better. In fact, let me take a little survey of your experience. Based on what you've played so far, would you purchase the Stanley Parable?
I'm on fire,
You
please.
responded,
What a clear and straightforward demonstration of the merits of the Stanley Parable. I
I'm on fire,
convinced
please help
of
me.
The quality of the full game.
incredible. You really do get it. You understand. Oh, I was so worried. I just wanted you to know what I see in the Stanley Parable. What I think makes it, well, special. It's so very difficult to put into words. Oh, we're all beyond that now, aren't we? Come along. Let's get to the end and the final choice.
Oh, final choice. Cool.
Ending. Where are you? Where are you?
It's taking away the disagree button.
Is
Oh.
this it? Yes, the end. Now, this is where we want the demo to be over. And I think it's time for you to log your final decision as to whether or not the Stanley Parable is any good. And it all comes to this. Please consider very carefully before answering. Much is at stake.
No. No.
Is it working?
No.
Are you sure? You sure you pressed the button? What? No, we finished the demo. Did it start again? Hello? Is anyone there? They already finished. They said they liked it.
No,
I
I
need
said
someone
no.
to stop the demo. Hello? We need to go back. We need to get out of here.
This is going on forever. Fine, I'll leave. Was an exit button or?
Oh no, what's going on? Where is everyone? Okay, over to the left, down this way.
Oh, down there. Isolation chamber. Well, that's nice.
Oh, nice and quiet. Finally. Well, I suppose we can both agree that I failed, haven't I? My job was to be a teacher, and I so badly wanted to teach you exactly what the Stanley Parable is supposed to be, but somehow I couldn't. Well, at any rate, I don't know if I care for the Stanley Parable anymore. Do you think any of this is actually in the main game?
Probably not.
Honestly, I doubt it. What would that even look like? No, I think I've had enough of it. No more doors, no more demonstrations, no more endings. That's the other problem with this game. There's too many bloody endings. I'm sick of them. How can one game end so many times? It doesn't make sense. Oh, but back at the beginning of the demonstration, now, that was lovely. No concerns about where it was all going. No confusion. Just a blank slate. Yes, that's what I want. A game of beginnings. Hey, do you remember, just a few minutes ago, when we met for the first time, and I showed you the technology used to make the demo, because I thought there actually was a demo. Oh, we were so naive back then. How little we knew of the world. And then, when we ended up back in the waiting room, even though you'd already done that before, yes, it's all so fresh in my memory. They were such wonderful moments. Oh, and then when we played the game with the cup and you won, and then we kept wandering and we ended up in a stairwell somewhere and we just kept climbing and climbing, flight after flight after flight. I thought they would never end. And then we were on some kind of catwalk. I didn't have any idea what was down there. Did you? And we just kept going and we found that elevator and it said escape on it. And we talked about it for a while. About how we couldn't possibly know whether this was really an escape, but that it seemed worth a try, and at the very least it would be an adventure. So we got inside and we rode the elevator up and up and up, and we had some sense that the end was coming, but we couldn't possibly know when. And then after so long it finally stopped, and we stepped out into the lush outdoors, the trees, the wildlife, the sun rising on a new and glorious path. Freedom. We were free. There was nothing to think, nothing to know. Simply us being right there in that moment. Wasn't it so beautiful? Wasn't that moment so singularly, piercingly beautiful? We were free.
I'm just letting him talk. Oh wow, this is the actual Stanley Parable. The Stanley Parable. There we are. Available on Steam. I'm aware. Sorry, I bought it, but I plan on buying it. That was the demo of the Stanley Parable. It was amusing if nothing else. I'll probably pick this up later when I can. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. Thanks for that. Until then, bye.